Hey guys, Jim here. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's doing great today. I want to talk about when you first get into the business, and I know everybody has some hesitation, and people are like, oh, I don't want to sell. I'm not a salesperson. You know what? I don't want you to be a salesperson. I mean, how many of us have come across people that when you start talking about it and they go, oh, I don't want to sell? I know I'm definitely one of them because I meet at least 4 or 5 people a week that tell me, I'm not a salesperson. I can't do this. I'm not good in front of people. You're not good in front of people? Huh, that's pretty interesting. In this business, you have to have the passion. And I talked about passion earlier in the week, and I talk about motivation and leadership. But really, you have to have passion. You have to understand that you're in this business to help people. You want to help people change their lives. Yes, we're going to make money along the way, and yes, that's a great thing, but you are that testimonial. You are the one that when someone looks at you and go, oh, hey, Jim, you look great. What are you doing? You're going to say, hey, listen, I'm doing something called Advocare. And then you start telling them about it. If they want to know about products, I can't take this ingredient, I can't take this. You know what? Bring up your site, show them where the products are, and let them go through all the list of all the list of products, and they can see what's in there and everything. Don't get caught up telling people about what's in every single product. Because you know what? The more that you talk and the more that you kind of babble on, people are going to get turned off and they're going to walk away from you, or they're not even going to, listen. They're going to totally shut down. So again, remember, don't be that salesperson. The more salesy you are, the harder it's going to be successful at this business. I've come across a couple people in my downline, they're really gung-ho, they're happy about it, they can't wait to get going. Next thing I know, I'm not getting on any three-way calls with them. When I send them information, they're go, oh, yeah, I read that, and then they're not reading it. Mandy talked about earlier in the week, Facebook post and, how to be on social media. When you try to be salesy and you put it onto social media, 2 things can happen. 1, you're going to get defriended. Or 2, they're just going to go to the next post and not even read what you're saying. Be careful about coming across that way on social media. Be careful about coming across that way on Instagram. Stay positive. Don't be negative. Be careful what you share as well on Facebook. I'm the first one to admit, and I have no problem saying it. 4 or 5 years ago, I would just share everything, not put my own words to it. I'd share things that were so stupid. Every once in a while, you'll see I'll post a funny quiz or something. Those are things that I do with my kids. I'll post things that I do with my family. But be careful when you have an Advocare business. Remember, Advocare is not paying you. You are not on their payroll. You are the business owner. You own your own business. So your impression, or what people think of you, that impression, that goes a very, very long way. If I post something and I talk about, like my last post, truth be told, and I go into my story, and then I notice, I'll get a notification that somebody shared my post, I go and I look right away to see what that person did. When I look, sometimes I just see that they shared my post. Okay, if I'm somebody and you just shared my post and you don't put your own words to it, tell me, is that powerful? Is that effective? Is that something that you are going to read? If I share someone else's post, you're going to read it? No, you didn't put your words. You didn't make it personal. You've got to make sure that you get your story across. You get your point across. I know I've talked about a couple different things here. I talked about not being the salesperson, passion, motivation, leadership, and sharing things on social media. So I'm kind of taking everything that we talked about this week and I'm putting it into one thing. It's important. This has been a really successful week for me. I've talked to 3 different prospects on and off all week. 2 of them have signed up. One of them just went away on vacation, but it's interesting. Before they got on a plane for vacation this morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, they sent me a text saying, we're signing up. I need your help. So guess what? Tonight, I'm on a phone call with them, walking them through. Why is it that I was successful this week? Because I wasn't salesy. I talked to people about my story. I talked to people about why I am successful in doing this. Last week I was wearing my Ohio State hat. My Oklahoma hat, not Ohio State, sorry. I wore that because my friend's son sent it to me. This week, you see, I have my Advocare hat on. You don't get paid to wear Champion. You don't get paid to wear any other manufacturer. They don't pay you. You buy it in a store. Remember, Advocare. It's your business. Make sure that you work your business. Make sure that you don't try to sell your business. I can't say it enough, guys. I know it's a lot of things I covered, but I want you guys to understand, don't try to be a salesperson. You will not be successful in this business. Hope that helps. Hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Monday tomorrow, it's not, oh my God, it's Monday. I know some people feel that way, but you know what? It's Monday. It's a new week, new people to help change their lives. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.